So Florida ends off this road trip on a 2-2-1 note as they end up getting that 1 point against Chicago last night. As Florida, it was a huge point for the Cats as they fell down early 2-0 as they got a power play. Chicago got a power play goal. Taves scored it, and it was on a play that Pevlik. It was a weird play, okay? As Kane was going to get the puck, and Pevlik was going after him, and then Kane fell awkwardly into the boards, and Pevlik got a penalty for that. A lot of people were saying, oh, Pevlik should be suspended, or fined, and whatnot. But if you look at the replay, he hardly touched him. Kane just fell awkward, and that's that with that. So, again, Chicago got the goal. Then our old buddy Versteeg in the second puts the Blackhawks 2-0. So it really wasn't looking good for the Cats. Down 2-0 going into the third, where Chicago is 18-0-0. And in Chicago, you had to think Chicago had it in the bag, right? But no. As been the case all season, the comeback Cats come back to bring the game into the OT period as Jokinen and then Trocheck scores. With less than 10 minutes left, they both got a goal within that span. So absolutely, again, a huge crucial point. Losing the shootout, again, you're not going to beat Chicago in a shootout. So I'll take the point. A point we shouldn't have earned. End off the road trip with 2 wins, OT loss, and then 2 losses. So again, I'll take it. I will definitely take it. It was a tough road trip. We should have taken the game against Ottawa. Pittsburgh, we played really well against them. But so anyways, Bergenheim, he got traded before the game. Big, huge mess in that whole situation. I really wish it didn't end that way. I liked Bergenheim. He really was a strong presence in the playoffs for us when we made the playoffs back in 2012. And it just, Gallant didn't want to play him, it seemed. And it just ended up being just a mess. So Bergenheim got his wish, got traded. We traded the Minnesota Wild. We also sent him our 2006 7th round draft pick, and we got the Wild's 2006 3rd round draft pick. Again, you weren't going to expect much with this, unfortunately. It was a mess. If it wasn't such a messy situation, we could have got a player out of him. But speaking of Gallant, and I also want to bring up Talon with this, because a lot of people on Twitter have just been blowing up about Gallant and Talon and all this. And this is my point of view on all this, okay? Yeah, I've criticized Gallant, okay? He's made some bonehead decisions and stuff like that. But in the end, what he has been able to accomplish with this team in such a short period of time. Again, remember, we were dead 29th in the league last year. And we are now 2 points out of a possible playoff spot. So he has turned this team around greatly. And Talon as well, I know, we want to make the playoffs. I badly want to make the playoffs. I've voiced it so many times. We're going to get there. We're getting there. We could make it this season. It's just a matter of key factors have to go into play. Boston we're ahead of us. Thankfully they lost to Vancouver last night, so that put us just 2 points behind them with the point that we earned. We had the same amount of games played. We have a huge road homestand coming up, as we have now the biggest homestand of the season, as we have the next 7 games at home. So I'll go into those games later, but I do want to get back to the whole Talon thing. I've always believed in Talon. He has brought us to where we are now. Again, 2011-12, I think, was a fluke season. We are building the way he wants. Again, that blueprint. He always talks about the blueprint. And it's working so far. Again, we built from the draft. We're building from within. And again, we just got to add these key veteran pieces into place. And they're going to get there, And I have the utmost faith in Talon. You guys should also have the utmost faith in Talon. I can't speak today, as you guys can tell. But, yeah, so you guys have to have faith in Talon. You got to have faith in Gallant. Again, he's making a couple of bonehead moves, but otherwise, he's made some pretty impressive moves and really done well with what he has been giving. So again, experience will give him. He'll learn from experience. I think this year is definitely a learning experience for Gallant. Next year will definitely be the season that he has learned from these mistakes that he's made with the additions, the call-ups, and all that. So, but I do want to close out this video again with this, talk about this huge 7-game homestand that we have. The next 15 of, I think 15 and 17 of the next games that we have are at home. So yeah, 7 games we have left on the road, 15 at home. So again, a big 7-game homestand. I'll be there for 3 of those games. I cannot wait. Next week, I'll be there Monday the 2nd. I go to Florida. I'll be there till the 8th of March. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great experience. I cannot wait. Hopefully, we can take all 3 games in that homestand and I'm there. And then, again, this is a very doable homestand. As we look at the schedule, Chicago, that's going to be a tough one. But then we got Buffalo, we got Tampa Bay. That's going to be a tough one. We can easily take Toronto, Dallas. Islanders probably is going to be a tough game. And then we got the Winnipeg Jets. Again, I think we could take a possible 5 games out of this homestand. We have to if we want to be in the playoff hunt. So, with that, guys, I'm going to close this out. As always, thanks for watching. And I will see you guys after the game against Chicago.